Sarah Thompson is a graduate softball player from Prince George, Virginia. After 4 successful seasons, she made the big decision to come back and play for a 5th year and finish strong. What made you come back for your 5th year?
I knew I had another opportunity to play and I wasn't ready to put it down yet, so I knew I was going to miss everybody too, so I decided to come back and play another year.
Sarah came into her freshman year with her sister Laura, who after 4 successful seasons transferred to Radford University to play her 5th year. Has it been a big adjustment playing without your sister?
It wasn't a big struggle like adjusting to not play with her, but it was more struggle like I guess mentally because I enjoy playing next to her on the field and we match such good energy. So like I miss her a lot playing on the field, but it wasn't too hard to adjust.
Coach Alyssa Morris is in her 2nd season at Concord and has been able to get to know Sarah and coach her in her final seasons at Concord University. How important is Sarah's leadership role in the team?
Sarah's leadership role is very important to this team. We do have a younger team, so they do listen to her and they do watch what she does. And I think Sarah does what she's supposed to do day in and day out. And she doesn't lead with her voice, she leads by her actions. And when she does speak, they do listen.
How would you describe her as a player?
I think she is a great player. She's going to be very, very hard to replace if I can replace her. Her value to this team is immeasurable. She is so strong defensively and offensively, and it's going to be tough when she leaves.
And how has she grown since you've coached her?
She has grown tremendously. This is her first year playing without her sister, and I know that was a hard transition, but she has matured like an insane amount. And she has just become a young adult that's ready to go out and do whatever she wants to do in the world.
Sarah's value to the team is not limited to what she does on the field. She has also been successful in becoming a leader and role model off the field as well. How has Sarah impacted you in your first year?
She's made the transition from high school to college like much easier. Over the summer, every time I had a question, I could contact her and she immediately answered it. Even when I got here, if I had needed help with anything softball related, anything out of softball related, she was just always there. She's just like a great person, and it was like easy to come in and have someone like her to like look up to immediately.
How would you describe Sarah as a teammate?
Besides her being like a phenomenal athlete, she's an incredible teammate. She is a great leader. She may not be the loudest on the field, but whenever she says something, it is intentional, and it's always what we need to hear in that moment. And she's a great teammate.
What will you miss the most about Sarah?
I think I'll just miss her presence the most on the field. Like I said, she's just incredible. Her defense, her hitting, just everything overall is just so great. And then off the field, she's a great friend to a lot of the people on the team. So I feel like her presence is just going to be what's the most, like what I miss the most and what the team misses the most.
Sarah is a great example of what a student athlete should be, a leader or role model and an overall just good person. She also has big goals for herself and her team for the remainder of her last season. What are your individual goals heading into the rest of the season?
Individually, I would like to become first team conference. That's my individual goal, and to be consistent and to be a good team leader going on.
And then what are some team goals?
Team goals, I want to, obviously I want to make it to the conference tournament and try to get the team together and work hard.